Hi, good morning, and welcome to SmashFund Coffee with Carol and Angela. How are you, Carol?
Good morning. I'm doing great this morning. I'm happy to be here.
Got your coffee?
Got my coffee.
So we're ready to talk SmashFund.
We are so ready. First of all, we should tell them how we met. You and I met at a networking event at least 4, maybe 5 years ago.
Yep.
And became fast friends, and since then have gotten ourselves into all kinds of trouble. And it's the testimony to networking, right?
Yes. And then we actually joined a couple of other networking groups together. We did a few masterminds. We did a lot of meeting new people.
We did. It was a really great and fun and productive couple of years.
It was actually at one of those masterminds that we met somebody that introduced us to SmashFund.
Yes, we did. And we're very close friends, and we do SmashFund together, and we just want to introduce that to as many women as we can because it's really great. It's fun, it's powerful, and everybody should know about it.
So on that note, what was it about the SmashFund model that got you really excited?
Well, I had an idea for creating something, and my field right now is in energy work. And I had a pretty ambitious idea to get what I do out to the multitudes. I started writing a book. I was doing workshops, and it just didn't hit me right until through somebody in our mastermind had suggested that I create an app for this so that anybody could access what I do from anywhere in the world at any time. Well, that was very intriguing, but also pricey. And on the heels of that came the idea of SmashFund, which is crowdfunding. I really didn't know what crowdfunding was. I'd heard about it. And for those of you who may not be familiar with crowdfunding, I think in the simplest form, it's just receiving donations for a cause, whether it's humanitarian, social, personal. In fact, yesterday I was at Trader Joe's, and a man was playing an accordion in the parking lot, and it was beautiful. His music was just so endearing to me that on the way out, I gave him a couple of dollars, and he was crowdfunding. That's crowdfunding in the simplest form, right?
Uh-huh. That's right.
Yeah. Well, today crowdfunding's more sophisticated, I suppose. It's on the internet. So in terms of reaching people, you can reach people anywhere in the world asking for funding.
Yes, it's virtual crowdfunding.
Virtual crowdfunding. There you go.
Right. Instead of going to all of those fundraisers, sitting there eating rubber chicken and having to get dressed wearing uncomfortable shoes, you get to stay home and click a button.
Exactly. And that's what attracted me, the simplicity of it. The simplicity of this. Yeah, it's the aspect of socializing and networking all on the same platform. So maybe you can speak to that a little bit.
It was helping people. And when I heard about how SmashFund's model was going to revenue share and then how their proprietary algorithm creates these viral overlaps, that to me was pretty astounding.
That was almost shocking because there was a whole other revenue stream besides crowdfunding for my project with donations, hopefully. But there were these viral connections you're talking about and personal connections. So this is becoming a social network that we are a part of and paid for building out the network. It's awesome.
I know, that is awesome. And when I saw that, I thought, oh my gosh, I could potentially fund my whole project with just viral and personal connections. I mean, of course, I do the social media aspect of sharing my page and getting my project out there, because, it is about the more people you tell, the more people who can get excited about it.
Yes, because who will know I'm there unless I share it out? Right.
Exactly. But that part of the model was really, really appealing to me, and I have never seen any crowdfunding site done that way.
No.
We asked the other day about, what's the difference, between these crowdfunding sites. And so I put together a little chart, but when I was doing the research, I thought, wow, this is really fantastic, because, if you were on another site like Kickstarter or one of the other ones,
like Indiegogo, and there's so many of them now.
Right. The back-end fees that they take are a minimum, I found, of 5%. They all charge the Stripe fee for your credit card, and I did find that SmashFund is the lowest on that Stripe fee. But just with the 5%, if you were doing a raise of $350,000, you had to give the company $17,500 of that.
Wow.
And I just thought, wow, that's a lot of money. Plus, they limit your time to, I think, on Kickstarters it's approximately a 38-day. On Indiegogo, it's around 40 days. But if you think of that in terms of SmashFund time, that's 2 months on the platform. That would cost you a minimum of $300 to do it on SmashFund, even if you weren't taking advantage of the viral overlap.
Yeah. I mean, that's a savings of what? Over $17,000.
$17,200 in your project. And that for me just was mind-blowing. And I thought,
it's when you do the math on SmashFund that you realize what an amazing platform this is and what an opportunity. It's just unbelievable.
Right. Because, people are saying, $149, that's a lot of money. In the scheme of things, if you get on and you get started, there's a chance that you could have your $149 paid for with personal and viral connections, and it's a no-brainer. Then everything else is in your pocket monthly. And we're not talking you start from scratch on month 2. It rolls over. It just adds to. And that to me is awesome, because I know my project is huge. It's going to take millions of dollars. But I don't want to wait to get the millions of dollars in order to start. So on my first round, I could get my website up, I could get my business cards made, I could put out my press release.
It would be quite a challenge to amass that kind of money in 38 or 40 days.
Yes, it is. And
with crowdfund, go ahead.
And what's happening is I'm seeing that people who are crowdfunding on those sites are doing less and less. They're not going for the full thing. They're putting the project up in just a piece of it. Because a lot of them, if you don't raise the money, you don't get the money, so you've wasted your time. With SmashFund, we know that you're going to have phase 2, phase 3, then the marketing plan, and then the social media plan, and then getting it out there. And so for us on SmashFund, we've got that money coming in monthly while we're figuring out what our marketing plan is and who we had to reach, who's our target audience. And that, to me, gives me so much peace of mind, because I know when I'm ready to market, the money's going to be there.
And when you have crowdfunded for your project, you can start another project. You keep the same base, the same spot on crowdfunding that you started with, all your social connections, and just continue. I mean, you can go on forever because one idea follows another, and the excitement builds.
Absolutely. Since we started SmashFund, I have made a list of ideas. I know some of them are very kooky, like my halos and ash holes, but I'll tell you more about that later. But it's a possibility, and why not? So this to me is, it's a dream. It's a dream come true.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the kooky ideas, because as people get creative and freed up to create and imagine, who knows what will happen.
Right. Who knew you could make millions of dollars on a pool noodle? So that's what I love about it. Not only can we be helping people, because there are definitely people out there who have a need, an unexpected need, and there are people out there who have crazy ideas and, crazy ideas.
Sometimes and nonprofits.
And nonprofits. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And not to mention that, I know, and I'm so excited about that. And actually, the fun part for me is when I talk to people about SmashFund, and when you see that they get it, and the light bulb goes off, and then they start dreaming about what they really want to do and get out of that miserable job that they've been doing that really hasn't been fulfilling to them, and this really is a way to do that. And that for me is just like, freedom.
That is such a rewarding thing. I just talked to someone a couple of nights ago, as you know, and she had an amazing job. She had a home, single mom, and lost her job, and in 2 years has not recovered. So she recently lost her home, has to pack up. She had to give her animals away. It was heartbreaking. And she has done so many things in her lifetime and helping so many people as a part of so many organizations. And so I presented SmashFund to her, and she actually came out of such a doldrum into such a space of excitement, and she's already made a list of people, and she finally feels like she has something to grasp onto, and she's all excited, and that made me feel amazing because, like you say, when you can reach out and help someone, that is such an awesome feeling. That's what we're supposed to be doing with each other in this world.
Wow. And it's just proof that you don't need a big email list to build a SmashFund network.
No, you don't. I don't have one. I know there are people who have massive email lists, but I know people, and I care about people, and I reach out, and that's how it's working. And some of them have massive email lists, so that becomes what we're talking about earlier about our viral connections, and maybe we should explain what that means.
Yeah, okay, so viral connections are actually people you don't know, and they're just people who happen to be around you in your crowd, and there's spillover from other people's crowds. And for those viral connections, you get $4 a month for, on top of the personal connections, which you get $50 a month for. So if you personally connect to my ID number, I get $50 a month. And for those people who are around me in my crowd that I don't know that come from other people's connections, I get $4 a month. And that adds up, and it adds up fast.
I know that, and yet every time I hear it, I say, wow, because I'm thinking of other social platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn that I have, and imagining what if I was paid for people who directly invited me into their space, or I invited them into mine, and then other people fell in. By now, I would have successfully crowdfunded multiple projects.
Absolutely. And LinkedIn Pro is about $120 a month, and they don't give you any money back for making those connections, and that's what that platform's all about, is being able to connect. And I'm so excited because on SmashFund, we're going to be able to connect with the people on the platform, other entrepreneurs, other nonprofits, other business builders, other people who are crowdfunding needs. And that, to me, is just, that's exciting for me. I can't wait for that part.
Me too. This may sound a little overwhelming at first round of hearing it, but it's quite simple. And so if you have any questions, by all means, contact us, because more information for you is going to just change your life, could absolutely change your life.
Absolutely. And I'm going to give an email address if you want to contact this. It's ismashfund@gmail.com. The letter I, smashfund@gmail.com. Carol and I are there to answer any questions and connect with people and just listen. If you listen to people, and start a conversation, their passion will unfold. They could talk for hours about what they are passionate about, and it's fascinating, and I just love that because it's so energizing, and it gets me thinking about, oh, yeah, what else could I do? Oh, I could do this. It's like, and you know me, then I become like,
then like a thinking machine.
And so then coffee becomes too much.
We are our own cup of coffee.
That's right. We're our own cup of coffee. Well,
but it's what you go ahead. I just want to say one thing, that when you said talking to people, it's not talking to people to get them in. It's talking to people to see where they're at, and if they have a need that can be helped by SmashFund, that's as natural as a conversation is.
Exactly. I totally agree, because for me, it's about the crowdfunding. Everything else is gravy. It's a
Absolutely.
bonus. It's about how many people can I help.
There are just too many good ideas out there that, I have a friend who also is an idea person. And we've come up with ideas over the past 20, 30 years. Some were wacky, some were really good. But it was, well, what do we do with this? And they all laid there. Nothing happened.
Exactly.
So we can resurrect those ideas.
I have actually seen ideas that I have had 20 or 30 years ago actually come out onto the market by somebody else, only because I didn't have the money to fund it.
That's painful.
It's been very painful. But I don't have to be there anymore, so I'm really excited about that. Well, Carol, I think we should make this a weekly call, the SmashFund Coffee with Carol and Angela.
Let's do it.
I think what I'm going to do is post this on SmashFund's Facebook page with a call-in time and a phone number, and you could join us.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing from you and getting to know you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because, what I love about SmashFund, it truly is crowdfunding. I love that my money, part of my $49 goes to help you and you and you and you and you. I love that. Because the company, it takes 20%. 20% of $149 is barely $30. The rest gets given back to us. That's crazy.
I know. Some people have a hard time imagining that and ask, well, how will they survive? How will the company work? But they've figured all that out. Fortunately,
right.
We don't have to.
I don't have to worry about that. I got enough to worry about.
Can anybody else relate to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Carol, I enjoy my coffee with Carol. Carol and I have been calling each other every morning at around 10. We text and say, hey, you up for coffee with Carol? And then she texts back, yes, or give me 15 minutes. So we're excited to invite you into our Coffee with Carol and Angela. And I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Carol, you have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Angela. Thank you.
For my coffee. And we'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.